I don't even know what her rules would be. She knows the reason. We just don't see eye to eye on the reason. I put the reason on the internet. That's why I'm not doing it again. I didn't say I care about the rules. I said I wouldn't even know what the rules were. So how can I not want to follow rules that I don't know what they even are? Yeah, so Texas doesn't have grandparent rights. So sorry about you. Hear one word and just run with it, literally. My mom's still in here, I'm sure she is. I said I would go back to Illinois if I could live with my brother and sister-in-law, and they told me I couldn't live with them. I was not opposed to going back to Illinois. The only reason I suggested the shelter here was because it's a nice place with a ton of resources. Okay, well, I'm just finally glad you admitted that the shelter was a thing because people had me feeling like I was crazy. I'm just glad that you finally admitted that the first offer was indeed the shelter. It was never your home at first. I'm just glad that that's out there now. I'm just glad that that was finally out there, only because it could really help you out. Yeah, but everybody had me thinking I was crazy. I thought you couldn't leave at Texas, but you just said you would go back to Illinois if you could live with your brother. Yeah, so I have a court order stating I have 50-50 custody with my daughter's dad. He's never met her. It probably would not be that hard to be able to leave the state. As of right now, I have a court order saying that I can't leave her out of a certain county. I can't take her out of a certain county. Yes, I could probably file a motion. I could probably get that taken care of. But I said that I would get that taken care of and everything if I could stay with my brother. Stop lying. What am I lying about now? Like I said, there's stuff that I've put out on the internet before, and it's bit me in the ass, and I'm not putting it back out there. If you're not an original watcher of mine and you weren't here when this stuff was discussed with my mom, I don't know what to say. Okay? If you remember, that's great. It has nothing to do with putting Dustin before my daughter, because I would never put anybody above my daughter. The story your mom doesn't believe happened to you. Yes, that story. The story that I miraculously made up in my head. Yes, after many certain situations. And I'm not trying to put my mom on blast, but there's more to why I don't want to stay with her. And it's not necessarily her that I don't want to stay with. That's why I said I would go to Illinois and stay with my brother. It has nothing to do. I'm not trying to bash my mom or anybody else. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to seem like I'm making up excuses. I just don't think my mom's house would be the best environment for me and my daughter. That's where I'm leaving that at. I just don't feel comfortable going there. I just don't. My brother said I can't stay there. I don't know where I'm gonna go. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yes, I have options, but just because I have options does not mean that they are good options. My sister lives in Section 8 and she can't have anybody else there, and I don't talk to her anymore either. I haven't spoke to my mom in how long? My mom won't even speak to me. I texted her earlier and asked if she wanted to FaceTime Cody. No response. Yes, she comments on my lives because she is pissed off at me. That's what everybody does. Everybody puts on a show. And so I look crazy and I look unstable and I look like I'm just a liar and just making up things when like I'm being gaslit that things didn't happen that did. Like I know these things happened. Thank you, Samantha. Just being told that I'm believed like makes me feel better. My rent room, the rooms that I've seen, first of all, are like 800 a month for like one room, which to me just seems crazy. But besides that, like they want like single females. Like as in like no babies and stuff. So like obviously me and Cody are a package deal. I'm a firm believer that you can't heal in the same environment that broke you. Yep, I was a great mother. She can't take that away from me anymore. I haven't tried taking that away from you. I haven't. I just said I'm not bashing anybody. And I just said that the reason I don't want to live with you has nothing to do necessarily with you. Nobody said you were not a great mother or not a good mother. Nobody said that. Nobody said that. Everything in this world for you. You don't want to go there, Mom. You please let's not go there. Because I was trying to be respectful towards you in this live. You said you were a bad mom. Never once did I say that. But did you fail to protect me when I needed protected? Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. It's okay, baby. It's okay. Did you have a good nap? What are you doing? Mom, would you like to see your granddaughter? Since you don't answer my calls or messages? Come here. Oh, see, I just woke up from a nappy. Here's your granddaughter. Please. I'm trying to do this on here. I even said that. I said I was not trying to do this on here. Did I not? Thank you. Did you have a good nappy? I wasn't perfect, never claimed to be. You need therapy, Allie, like now. Yeah, because I have a lot of trauma that I still need to heal from. You're absolutely right. Yeah, it's really my mom. Bash you once in this live. You are allowed to speak about any of your trauma, even if it involves her. Yeah, well. last time I did that, it did not go over well. So I was trying to avoid that. My mom denies a lot of what happened and says that I don't remember things correctly. And it messes with my head. And I don't want to be somewhere where I know I'm not wanted. And I know that somebody else does not want me in her house and will make it very awkward and very uncomfortable for me. And that's not what I need. And that's not what she needs. So, yes, I'd rather go to a shelter. To answer y'all's question, I would much rather go to a shelter. It's the same thing. That's the thing. I'm not old enough to take care of myself. Obviously not. Safe roof over your daughter's head. Exactly, which is why I'm doing what I'm doing. Like Gabby. Yeah, I'm the triplet. No, my mom has not responded to me. Before eviction, so I don't fully know. Like I do, but I don't. Like the email that the apartment complex sent out is a different number than what is on the notice that we were served. I know. Um, so I think the one that they served us with is maybe without like the additional fees, maybe. Baby's father, family help, no. What's obvious? What are you doing? How much do I owe? A little over 3,200, but come February 1st, I'm gonna owe more, so it's not even worth it to try to save it. Yeah, so he works. You can't play with the cord, baby. I'm sorry. Here, you want one of your toys? Hold on. Yeah, I have to pay the whole amount. They don't take partial payments. And this apartment is so small anyways, like there's just not room for anything. Here, look. Here, look. Ooh. So you'd rather be homeless and go with your mom because of her. I'm not gonna be homeless. My boyfriend does not work in the oil and gas field. Y'all just make up your own things in your head. He's never worked in the oil and gas field, actually. Yeah, so at first it was that she wanted me to go back to Illinois. That's Swifty's husband that you're thinking of that works in the oil and gas field. Yeah, that ain't mine. I wish. Being in a homeless shelter is being homeless. Okay. I don't know anything about Swifty if I'm being honest, guys. He did not message anybody saying that. What? We have somewhere to go, guys. We still have a little bit of time here, okay? Airbnb. I don't know. Would they be more expensive than a hotel? Uh-oh. You're gonna be walking so soon, sister. I feel like every loan I could think of. My credit is not great. Landing? Oh, the app? I've never heard of that. Sister? What's wrong with saying sister? I mean, she's my sister. I'm supposed to go back to work on Monday. My childcare fell through. I had, childcare. Yeah, I've looked into roommates, but most of them are for like single, like independent women, like with no kids. But we're looking in like rental houses and stuff. So people don't rent out a room to a whole family, yeah. Or even like they just want like one person to rent a room. Not, yeah, not a baby and all that. What are you playing with? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm looking for a private landlord who will be a little more like lenient, I guess you could say. Like lenient on like the 3 times the income and all that stuff. Rent out someone's basement. We don't really have basements here. Yeah, there was something. It wasn't his boss. It was, well, I guess it was kind of his boss. One of his coworkers has a house, and he was either gonna sell it or rent it. We were gonna try to see if he would rent it to us, but I guess he wants to sell it. And then his boss mentioned maybe he could buy it and then rent it to us. Yeah, that would be good, but I don't know. Yeah, I thought me and Cody are packed or Sorry, I was on the phone. Don't care, you muted me. Haha, you do realize if you were muted, you wouldn't be able to comment, right? I muted myself. Look it out. People say that all the time. I don't care that you muted me. Like, what? Okay, I will. Thank you. I have looked at Credit Karma and I've applied for all of those. Pretty much, yeah. Shut the fuck up. Baby, you're the one in life. See, you're the one in our life. You need to shut the fuck up in my own life. You're not that funny. I'm hilarious, actually. Thanks for tuning in. Bye. Say hasta luego. Mama. Mama. Are you still sleepy? Mama. 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 She's trying to walk. Not fully there yet, but very, very close. Mama. 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 She has gone big. Mama. Mama. Thank you. Girl, what's that? No, I don't think I did. I think her father might have. I don't know. I have one baby picture of him, and it didn't look like he had hair. What are you doing? Where are you going? Here. Oh, come here, chilly girls. I'm gonna get your belly. I'm gonna get your belly. I'm gonna get your belly. You're laughing. Are you so sleepy? I just have a one. What are you doing? Hello. Mama. Mama. There's mine. Yeah, I was blonde for a while. Mama. Cody, say mama. 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 Look at you. Ooh, what was that? Face. What was that on your head? Say thank you. She's so confused. What was that? Thank you. That was crinkle. What was that, Cody girl? Oh, look. What is that? What was that? Oh, wait. What was that? She's so confused. to smile. I will download it. Oh. What is that? She's so confused, you can tell. Oh, what was that? She heard something outside. Cody, look! Ooh! What was that? Yeah, what was that? Put filters on her. Oh, let me see. Oh, look! I know. Did you see the puppy dog? She does love the kid. Not being her life. I don't know, because he's a loser, I guess. She does love her mama. Oh, we're feeding her for dinner. We'll find something. Raccoon filter. Is that a filter? Hold on. Look! Goody! Say thank you. Say thank you. What's for dinner? That's a good question. I actually didn't realize it was as late as it is. What's wrong? What? It's when. Let's see what filter is there. That's not really a filter. What is that? What? What's wrong? Yeah, she's still on formula, y'all. Ooh, did you see that? Cody, can I have a kiss? No, you're too distracted. She's learned to give kisses.